Is Dan Lanning dumber than Mario Cristobal? I'm seriously asking. The game just ended. Washington wins 36-33. I'm gonna watch the Dan Lanning post-game press conference later tonight. I'm getting ready to watch the 7:30 games now, live streaming on YouTube if you want to come hang out. Dan Lanning made some of the dumbest decisions I've ever seen a coach make today, and the weird thing is he made like 10 of them. All the times that he goes for it, instead of kicking the field goal early in games, and even second, third quarters of games, just leaving points on the field. But the end of the game, Oregon's up by 4. They've got the ball at midfield, fourth down, like less than a minute to go. They go for it on fourth down instead of punting. What are you doing? You're winning. Punt the ball. You can pin them inside the 15, at least. Maybe the 10 or the 5 even if you get a good kick. You pin them down in there, and if you're going to lose to the best quarterback in college football, Michael Penix, you make Michael Penix go 90-plus yards to beat you in the final minute. You don't go for it on fourth. It wasn't fourth and an inch. It was 4th and 4. You don't go for it on your own 50-yard line, up 4, a minute to go. And, of course, Michael Penix and Washington come out and score in 2 fucking plays. They go right down and score in 2 plays. And Oregon gets the ball back. Yeah, they go down the field, but they missed the field goal. It's karma. Oregon deserved to lose that game. That's on Dan Lanning. And I'm a Dan Lanning guy. How dumb are you? I hope the reporters, and it's better not be a thing where it's like one question and then just on to the next side. He needs to be asked repeatedly about these dumbass decisions he made in this game. And he's done it all year long. Going for 2. In the first 5 minutes of the game, you're going for 2. They're just stupid, gimmicky fucking bullshit. All game long. A gamble is not a gamble if you do it every time. A calculated risk is not a calculated risk if you do it 15 times a game. You're not a calculated risk taker at that point. You're just an idiot who constantly makes the wrong in-game decision. What are you doing? That is horrendous. That loss is solely on Dan Lanning. Look, all the credit in the world to Michael Penix and Washington. This was a great game. It lived up to the hype. I'm glad I'm not an Oregon fan. I would be besides myself. This was a great game, decided by dumb coaching. That's not to take away from Michael Penix or anything that Washington did in this game. This was an amazing game. But to have a coach take the game out of the players' hands like that at the end, just dumb decision. And again, just like the Mario Cristobal decision not to kneel, right? Okay, but like there was other shit was involved there. I don't get it. I would be so mad. Oregon fans can't defend this. You can't defend that. You've got to punt the ball there. I don't even know what to say. Normally I don't make post-game videos. I just do halftime, and I would talk about this tomorrow when your season's over. I can't believe what I just saw. I can't believe what I just saw. The Florida-South Carolina game was amazing. It ended about 10 minutes ago. It looked like South Carolina was going to win. Florida goes down the field, game-winning touchdown. I don't know what I'm doing. Billy Napier finally wins a road game. Boy, South Carolina's down bad. Florida and South Carolina are terrible teams. You know who else is terrible? Tennessee, Texas A&M. Tennessee beat Texas A&M 20-13. Tennessee scored 1 offensive touchdown, 1 special teams touchdown, a couple field goals, whatever it was. Hats off to Tennessee. They were clearly the better team. They're better than Texas A&M. But here's the thing. Are those the 2 worst quarterbacks in the SEC? My God. The combined completion percentage, neither one of them was over 50% completion percentage. It was hard to watch. Joe Milton was like 11 of 22 for 100 yards. Max Johnson, now he probably is the worst quarterback in the SEC. Joe Milton's a close second. Well, my God, that was horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Tennessee ran the ball well, as they have all year long. But, man, Joe Milton he's got a long way to go before he's anything decent. Problem is, 29 years old, so he's already out of time to get there. He's horrendous. Joe Milton is terrible. Those are the 2 worst quarterbacks in the SEC, Max Johnson and Joe Milton, 2 bad teams. You watch Florida play and you say, Tennessee lost to that team? Wow, Joe Milton, not the answer. They did beat Texas A&M. They celebrate like they won their 2nd Super Bowl in a row. South Carolina, Super Bowl, you get a week off. They beat an unranked Tennessee beat an unranked 4-3 Texas A&M team by a touchdown at home, and they're celebrating like they won the Super Bowl. It's unbelievable. It's weird. Georgia beats Kentucky, who's 5-1, 50-something to 13, and these idiots are in the comment section telling me Georgia's no good. They go out here and put this on display against Texas A&M. Two bad teams, Texas A&M and Tennessee. Two of the worst quarterbacks in the country. Dan Lanning, either the stupidest or second stupidest coach in the country. About to watch these primetime games. Notre Dame about to take the field against Southern Cal. LSU and Auburn underway. LSU already up 7-0. And over here, what are we watching over here? North Carolina and Miami we're about to put on the third TV. Come hang out, watch some football with us. Have a good morning.